Hello, here we're back again. We've got our cabbage all made up for our sauerkraut. I put the salt in and massaged it for about 10 minutes. As I was massaging it, I could just see the water coming out of the cabbage. Now you saw in the last video how full the pan was when I started, about up to here. After massaging it, it was down to about a quarter of the pan. Now what I've done is I've taken some of this cabbage and put it into one jar, and I packed it about half full, maybe a third full. But I wanted to show you this step as far as they want you to pack it down tight. So what I'm doing is taking a handful of cabbage, putting it into the jar, and then using my knuckles and my fist to pack it down tight. Using these gallon jars is really nice because the mouth is so wide that your hand fits right in there. Then I'll take some more, put it in, and pack that down. And I wanted to show you, as I'm packing it down, you can just see it creating the liquid. So now after this step, we're going to cover it and weight it, and then let it sit. But for that 10-pound head of cabbage, I thought I was going to need 3 jars. Well, I guess I'm not going to. It really shrinks down. It didn't take long to start shrinking either once I started massaging it. So we're going to have lots of head space in these jars. So as it creates moisture, it should easily cover the cabbage here. Can you see the bubbles coming up as I push it down? So the salt really does the trick. Like I said, this is our first time doing it. It's an experiment for us. And I'm really impressed on how it's going exactly like it's supposed to. So I have just a few more handfuls. So I'm going to turn you back over to Dick for a couple minutes, and then I'm going to finish this up, and we'll come back when it's all done so you can see what it looks like when it's fermenting.
Hello folks, this is R.G. Blowers again. I'm going to tell you about kind of my life story. In 1980, I come down with multiple sclerosis, and I started watching some doctor tapes and videos on what I could do naturally to get better, to get healed. I read one book about MS years ago, and they said you're lucky you got that because you could possibly live 25 years with MS. Now it's been over 40 years. Okay, so what I'm doing, I believe, is really saving my life. I totally quit eating sugar. I started eating everything natural. I've totally quit taking any pharmaceutical drugs. The only thing I take right now is natural stuff. My blood pressure was 240 over something crazy high, and now since I started eating different and changing my health, my blood pressure the last month has been like 130 over 67, 70. And I went to the doctor, and he said, how long do you think you're going to live? I said, well, 150 years. And he said, you'll have to get a new doctor. I said, well, that's no problem. But I've watched so many programs where God designed our bodies to live way longer than 150 years. And so I would say do everything you can naturally and change your diet. Quit drinking, quit smoking. I drank for 20 years. Look where I'm at. I'm in a wheelchair. I can't do hardly nothing. So people have been taking care of me for 20 years, but it's been a blessing. So that's kind of what I want to at. Again, go to Bull Pony on YouTube and watch the one Donna Rigney. She's going to tell you about what's common in the world to prepare and change your diet and grow your own food. And somebody just donated me an incubator. And if you watch our R.G. Blowers Homestead, you'll see that we got chickens. And we just bought some new chickens. They're ISA and Barred Rock. You go to hooverhatchery.com and you can read about how many eggs they lay. The ISAs average over 300 eggs a year. The Barred Rock are a little bit less. And what I'm going to do with this incubator, it hatches 12 chickens just kind of automatically. So I'm going to give people chickens. I just talked to a guy this morning, and he's going to, as soon as I get it, we're going to give him 12 chickens. He's going to raise them in his basement over the winter, and he's going to build a chicken coop. I told him about one I seen on YouTube for building in your backyard, raising your own eggs and your chickens. So he's kind of excited about it. So I would tell people to do everything you can naturally, then guard your health, because what you eat and how you do, get rid of the poison in your and live longer. So
now I just want to add one more thing. If you like this channel and if you want to continue getting all these life ideas that has proven to work in Dick's case, make sure that you like and subscribe our channel. Go tell your friends if you enjoy our videos. Go to rgblowershomestead.com or on YouTube and like and subscribe. Now we'll be back again in a while once I get this done and show you where we go from here.